because I'm late, I'm not gonna be hanging around. We still have to try and beat this fucking prick. So this is gonna be a little rough. I guess what I could probably do is sneak around. Maybe not. Just need to like take it very quietly, blow him up from afar. Really? Why is my HP at 50 again? Well, casting that spell killed me. That's on me. Why is my HP 50? Is it every time I fucking load the game? Because I got Thunder Lash. I've defeated the Queen. No, I haven't. I haven't defeated the Queen. But I defeated this prick. Does it just make my HP 50 every single fucking time I, Hi, Cora. I'm trying to figure out why the hell my HP is 50 again. I know because of the specific debuff, but like, I'm pretty sure that debuff isn't supposed to be active right now. So I'm wondering why. I definitely don't defeat the Queen. Because I need that extra HP. What the fuck is this game doing? Like, I intentionally went out of my way to defeat a boss so I wouldn't have to fucking, like, do all this shit again. Where's the box? Ah, that shit sucks. Also, those red caps didn't spawn a weird spirit. Wait, I wonder, does this cape actually increase at all? No. No, I guess 1% of MP per second is always going to be effectively good. Huh? No, I didn't. It's the same. It's the same debuff that keeps my HP max at 50. I didn't pick up another one. I guess maybe I just got a bug or something and it's just causing me to do this. Because, like, it's 50 again. It shouldn't be 50. No, it does do it never start the act. The issue is that I defeated a boss beforehand, if I'm correct. Like, I've defeated now, I think, a total of 3 different enemies that can count as bosses. Sorry, 2. I've done the Thunderlash, the Mistfather boss. I've done the Blood Spirit boss. Like, I mean, I'll even go to the Blood Lake to just prove the fucking point that I have done the Blood Spirit. Because I saved these bosses for this. And before I haven't done this, and that'd be really fucking shit. Because, like, look, I've been here. I'm just kind of surprised that's still there. So unless it's like, it did it on the start of me starting the goddamn game, then I don't know. Because it's honestly killing me. Because I don't have, like, extreme range. Admittedly, I am wearing gear that is effectively boosting it to hell and back, but that's not the point. Like, this is all done. I'm not going to wait further than this, because I'll be wasted time. So, like, my thing is, like, why did the game choose to do that to me? Why? I needed the extra HP. Now I can't fucking fight this prick. Now I have to go find another boss, and I don't really remember many bosses. Like, I genuinely can't even use this fucking wand anymore. I have the Excalibur. Would that count as a boss? Fuck. don't think the weird revenant whatever counts as a boss. I don't know how many different. I mean, I could obviously do the main story for the fucking Horns of the South. Fight Gawain. That wouldn't be exactly what I want to do.
Show yourself! Might be way angrier! I'll fight till I die! There's no need for violence.
Okay, I'm back. I had to just get up and walk away because I don't know why it's doing that. Sorry, I'm drinking tea. That is new gear, right? Okay. Fuck. Close the fucking door. There may be learning. I'm gonna keep fucking closing that door until the fucking end of time. Doesn't this guy have a skill point? I know Filth has one too.
True.
No, he doesn't have anything. He just sells stuff.
Off.
That isn't what I'm looking for. That. Wait, isn't there normally oh, there he is. That. I don't need to talk to this guy, do I?
Greet. Yep.
I don't think I do.
I. No. I.
Is there we get a shield? Yeah, Bitter's Bulwark. Allures. What's the effect on it? What's the upgraded effect? 200%. Not the worst, not the worst. You're obviously going to get better shields by this point in time, but you know. We're going to be fighting the beach. Someone on like this tower here. Well, that guy counts as a boss.
Are you? I. Good.
Crunchy. So there's one thing I want to do is the different viewers or whatever other things does. So what I want to try and do is get the well, I'll use the skill build first. It'll just save me heading in long. Okay, he got up and I didn't see him actually attempt to swing or do the animation, so that's a little annoying. That was a little awkward.
Have it.
This. I wonder do those guys count as bandits or something? Really? Look at this guy down here. He's like not really super able to manifest through the stairs. I don't think they would have noticed me from behind. Really? Where in the fuck did you come from? That was that instant. Why was that so fucking instant? What? He still talks to me even though he's dead. Crunchy. Where? Okay, I was getting a little bit of my nerves. The crunch. Get this tower done with. I don't think there's really anything here enemy wise, so I should be able to just glance on through. What I might do is complete both these segments, dip out to leave the queen for killing. So that I can go and get the Night Stalker gear because now I have
Once
like
upon a
1
time,
HP, not
there
50.
lived a young maiden named Claire. She had 2 sisters, and together they resided in a resplendent castle within a land untouched by the cruelty of time.
Within
In
a
this
land untouched
unchanging
by the
realm,
cruelty of time.
there was neither the sorrow of endings nor the joy of beginnings. No sunrises, no sunsets, and no seasons to mark the days. Such was the design of the eldest sister. It was the height of summer when young Bors first laid eyes on the maiden of his heart, working in the fields, his skin bronzed by the sun. He paused as the sound of hooves drew near. A lone maiden approached, her hair shimmering like spun gold, her cheeks rosy and her waist snugly drawn into a spring green corset. While the other peasants bowed their heads, or stared unabashedly. Sensing his gaze, the maiden turned sharply, startling her steed. The horse reared, and she tumbled from the saddle, straight into Bors's waiting arms. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the maiden felt herself lost. For long ago, there lived a maiden named Claire, fair of face and gentle of heart, cursed by her cruel sister to remain imprisoned in a high tower. Forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window, she spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world. A world she could glimpse only through the reflection in an enchanted mirror. Yet Claire dared not lift her eyes from the loom. In the days of King Sagramore, there lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose song...
Uh-huh. That's a kick in the teeth.
Long ago, there lived a maiden named Claire.
My HP's 50 again.
Fair of face
Is
and
it
gentle
every
of heart,
fucking time I load the goddamn game I have to deal with my HP being 50?
remain imprisoned in a high tower. Forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window, she spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world. In the days of King Sagramore, there lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose songs were famed for their beauty and sorrow.
That 50 HP debuff is genuinely the one that's killing me.
Was one that bore the weight of his heart. The ballad of a lady named Claire. Claire, a noblewoman of unmatched grace.
Because now it's like, okay, I have to go fight the fucking
by
queen.
her jealous sister, who sold her to a rival lord for power.
It's definitely bugged. It shouldn't be doing that on just a fucking reload of the save. Every act makes sense.
Once sung for her in her father's
just
court.
playing the goddamn game and just reloading it? Are you mad? Court did it do it? Well, I guess in your build it didn't really super matter due to the way you had to play it. Let's try the fucking wall. It's just auto putting me at 50 HP, which means I immediately have to get in and die. Well, I just don't really get in and die, but you know what I mean. Basically, I might as well just be sitting at 50 HP this entire time. Which kind of gets on my nerves, because that wasn't part of my build. Yeah, whatever. Because I also don't know how to, like... I don't know. Where's this fucking prick of a child? Yeah, whatever. Well, that counts as a boss. That's great. Also, I'm immediately lost for those that don't know where to go. Well, that worked. Go back to this crunchy ass room. Nope, wrong one. Fuck me. Ugh. So I think it does the fucking lose HP just flat out every time you fucking reload the game. So I'm gonna have to get real fucking comfy with where the bosses are. Yes, 38 minutes. It's fine. It's not like Twitch's notification system was exactly good in the first place. Oh, I'm looking for the youngest. Or not the youngest, I'm looking for the one in the cot. What's new? Well, I was late. I'm having to go through this entire struggle where every time I reload the fucking save, okay, how the fuck am I meant to fight that whenever I'm like sitting there with my thumb up my ass? And now I'm set down to 50 HP again. What invuln spell? I don't have that. And the horns. Wait, which cleric? You mean the red priest? Yeah, okay, I probably will have to. Because if the game is going to be treating me with like as if I have only 50 HP consistently whenever I have like at least a few hundred. Really? I'm going to have to leave to get that spell. Because I can't fight that whenever the boss or enemy like basically they get one free hit, if not more. I don't know how many hits it actually gets. On Lee, which isn't exactly. Again, challenge mode isn't actually something they intend to do for to like play seriously, or kind of just something like, oh yeah, you should probably just break the game to then have the game break back. Oh fuck. Oh, here's a bonfire. Can I level up? It doesn't matter how much HP I bother with, because for all intents and purposes, it reduces to 50 anyway. Yeah. And I definitely didn't really ever break the game in half over my knees. I just ended up kind of just doing very not meta, very strong options when it came to build options. I probably shouldn't have done the challenge mode stuff, but oh well. Because yeah, thinking about it, realistically, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna go out of your way to break the game, which you know if you do, you do. That's fine. You're going through so much extra effort for removing the idea of like, oh, I have to fight things. It's not a bad thing, but I am just way too fucking lazy to bother with that. Mind you, the main fucking kick in the teeth is the fact that the HP specific one, where we're just my HP to 50 on reload, is the one that's kicking my fucking ass. If I actually could hold on to my fucking HP as if it was normal, I think I'd be fine. I genuinely do think I'd be fine. But for some reason, the game is constantly just resetting my HP to 50 again after I beat a boss. Or whenever I load the game. Yeah, I kind of avoided getting the Red Death tree because I didn't need it. And I didn't want to go and complete the quests, again, to avoid the experience. But I probably need to. Downside, I don't have much in the way of levels for it. Hat man, fuck off. No, I know I did get the points back. I spent them. That's the issue, is like, oh, I got the points back. Do I really need to get that tree? Not really. Lo and behold, the fucking 50 HP reset definitely fucking proved me fucking wrong. So, Have you enjoy your lurk, TK? You're gonna be listening to your frustrated Arth. Fucking strike him.
You're going to feel better soon. I'm just trying.
Fuel, fast travel. I don't need a fast travel at all. That was a waste of fuel. Because that was something I also noticed, that the last time when I was here, I tried to go sacrifice HP for whatever reason. It says, oh, you have only 50 HP. I assumed that it set my HP to 50 or something. No. I just didn't have... the reload and everything caused me to lose my fucking HP. This thing. So I want to try and get the 1 HP at the very top because it gives you a free perk point and attribute point. And that does actually work out pretty well in the grand scheme of it. I wonder will Fish Guy throw a fish at me this time around. Pardon me, coming through, excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me. I'm during combat. Oh no, my hands are very human. I'm just wearing nice gloves. Oh really? I could have done that. No, I'm definitely human. It's just my gloves. So if I remove them, it's just normal hands. Trust me, I'm definitely human.
You. What?
I'm just more surprised that it worked like that. I'm a human. There's no real differences in this game. It's just human. Unless you're asking what is my current build, then it's a caster. Been a bad idea. Farewell. But I want to get the free perk point. I'm not in combat anymore, so I'm going to go back up. And if it immediately gets me into shit, then, well, I learned my lesson. But I have some slow time, so I'm going to use that effectively. Oh, fuck. The hubris of my own backing up was the undoing of me. I thought that was a square fucking enclosed thing, not like a little, like, oop, ah, shit. Well, I can handle it. I can definitely handle it, just not if I back up to my death. breathe. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. I didn't fucking say.
Nice to see you.
Door, why'd you open up? Why'd you open up inwards? Go away. Pardon me, excuse me, coming through again. Coming through. There's a statue here that I missed. Oh, can't get it during combat. Can we just sneeze? Fuck. I wasn't able to pause. I just pump the stamina. I'll avoid the... I remember right, if I do this now. Yeah, what happened here? What was that? Ignatius, what do you want? What do I have to do this? I will do it. I'm probably going to get a debuff from this, so we'll snag over here. Beads or breeds? Ignatius is in the hospital. I need to find Una. No, God, no. This game does not need it. This game is not a zombie grabs you and then wastes your fucking time as you're sitting there mashing buttons to get the fuck off.
But what? What? Oh, that.
There. You're going to feel better soon.
Plus, that would just genuinely in a game that has like that, the enemies are able to insta grab you or just grab you full stop. Just fucking sucks. It's not fun. Sure, it'd be funny if it's anyone else that's getting grabbed, not me. Also, I don't think the game would... I feel like if you had the ability to get grabbed or something, the game would bug the fuck out. It's already a bit of a mess. With certain interactions and the like. I mean, as you've already seen, my HP keeps getting set back down to 50.
Let's go.
When it shouldn't be. I've already killed a single boss this thing. It should be like, yeah, we're good. But no. There's a prick in here that I'm gonna have to fight, so I'm gonna save. Here. And I can get the lament, and then that'll be able to only cap out the amount of damage I can take in one go. That might be a little bit more tankier. Down we go. Shit, come on. Here, over here, through here. Slide. Slide over here, slide on over here, slide on over here. Oh, missed the asylum interact. Now you've got to deal with this prick. Rid of that. Your cape. Make sure your cape gives you extra HP. Yeah, only 100 though. And I'm not able to benefit from that because I have a fucking... I'm constantly dealing with losing HP. So increasing my max HP is kind of wasteful at this point in time. So realistically, if I want to increase my carry weight, I'd have to really think about whether or not I'll benefit from it.
I'm sorry.
Your other sister? Oh, wow. That's interesting.
I'm broke. I stand up at you now.
No, I have her clothes. Still don't know why she gives me her clothes, but you know what? I won't complain too much. I think they're kind of okay. Max health. 100% went below 13% health. Max mana. Below. I hate critical HP builds. They fucking suck. Well, now I have the perk tree, right? Yes. Good. Now, we're gonna save here. I'm gonna go back up. It's 25% 50. I was charging my spells and didn't want to. I kind of wish the enemies would fall to their deaths. Can they not stand on the path? It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. I am so fine. You're below me. Must be. least now I can grab this. Okay, this is like a whole like nothing debuff. Oh my god, Arthur, you scared the shit out of me.
A half zip. But
Fuck, I don't have to be here anymore. I'm gonna go get my fucking gear that I was semi-promised. Only 33% of my total HP can be taken now. Oh. I have to go across one bridge to go across the other bridge. This wasn't really closer, was it?
Remain vigilant. I'll get you.
Really, I don't think it was faster. Probably would have been faster if I'd started from town then left immediately. Yeah, it would have been faster if I started from town. Well, hindsight 2020. I think it looked closer when it wasn't. This is just how it is. Filth had something to sell too, but is that a skill point or a attribute point though? There's also one at the horns at the Dalriada camp too. At least this time I'll be able to actually like maybe tank a few hits. Prevent that one. Why did this time this go so smoothly compared to the last time? Marshman's treasure, floss blade. Well, I have better gear. It's just increased the critical damage. Okay. Increased range critical. Why are you wearing that? Weirdo. Fast travel, horn to the south. Snag the one the one free hit spell. Cast that as I go to interact with the crib. Eats a hit, I'll have still HP to work with, and I'll be able to take less hits overall. Where's this fucking priest? He's in his bedroom, yorking it. Souvenir shop. Impenetrable shield.
Make
Then done that. Nothing else really here.
Seed. But
Back to Connacht. There isn't a quick teleport thing here. Fuck. Sorry, I had to like figure out a path. Spellwarden Gears Act 3, I think. Oh, remember. Okay, come on, get on through this. I don't have to deal with them. There's no point in bothering with Bjor. Now, if I gun it just directly right, there's really a path? Yeah. But this isn't the path, is it? No, it's definitely not. I'm just more curious if it's going to work. Okay, no, it doesn't. Makes sense. Yeah, the actual like cheeky way up is like over here. Jump up here, hop, hop, hop. Then you go over the bridge yonder. Oop. There's a few guys chilling here. Well, there was. I have the spell. How much mana does it take? I never checked that. It's got a cast time of, or a lasting time of 2 minutes, so. Really? Okay. We'll throw that up whenever we actually get through with it. Then probably the same thing during the fight with the Queen. So it just blocks off a certain amount of your mana bar while it's active. I wonder will that prevent me from dying if I were to hit the ground a little bit too hard. Because that's an instance of damage. But I don't know if it would count. I could test it. Don't know if I want to, but I could. What's the whenever I do that? Weird ass sound. Well, it's already been pre-handled. Okay. She didn't fucking do it this time. She fucking tried to suck the mana out of me. Didn't fucking scream at me. It's actually kind of low-key infuriating. Crunch. That'll be useful against the queen at least. Because she loves to cover distance like instantly.
Much, yeah.
Hello again, my little...
Jesus Christ.
It please.
No, there's nothing in here. Wait. Oh, right, it's right. I have to go right. Where's the lever? There it is. I just kept assuming that it wouldn't be there because of the ghost that was standing there. Classical resupply, doom moment. Pop this, refresh it, interact.
Why did you refuse to simply bow? You could have served me for eternity. Wouldn't that have been beautiful?
No. I'm here for the weird stone. Give me your fucking sword and gear.
Go and do. Not what it was in the you.
Oh, wait, forgot to do. No, this is where I can get Claire's wand specifically. She's on the right. I don't think there's anything else actually of note here. There's the shield, there's the dagger. I don't think there's like any like unique spells or anything. And I don't have a 100% crit chance because I keep putting points in spirituality. And because it's a very good wand. It'll be something I'll probably run with for a little bit. But past this, I don't have to be here anymore. I can dip out. So I'm going to do exactly that because I have my max HP again. I'm going to go to the Tainted, or the Dark Temple next. Crunch. And doing that, I'll be able to finish off this entire arc. What I might potentially do is get the Spell Warden gear again in Act 3, and I might just empower the fuck out of the gear that I have at the time before going into NG+2. That way the numbers will just be self-sufficient. I don't see a point, because I could get the Challenger wand again. But the main hiccup with that is that it requires me to, I think, get that quest and then get the wand, use it 40 times or kill 40 enemies with it, then empower it. But then the risk is that every time I use mana, it's going to sacrifice some of my, like 10% of my HP total, or well, 10% of the spell. And some of the mana cost for some of these spells is a little insane at this point, so I think it's too much of a risk, especially since I keep getting set back down to fucking 50. I'm fine. I'm fine. Now, it's here, like aggressively on the left. Spell Warden gear is still like some of the better stuff I have right now, so I'm going to avoid doing that. At least just raw damage. But the Royal Slippers are, well, not really good. What happened to all the people? I'm not anywhere near where people are right now. I'm kind of like in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm going to places where you shouldn't be collectively having people. I have to go down to actually get down there. But other people are perfectly fine. It's just they're not where I am. I'm spreading around the forests where people just don't go. Why am I still missing so much HP? I guess I didn't need enough food to regen all my HP. Okay, good, we're going the right way. Mushroom. What I'm fighting. Well, if you're talking about the Abyss of Sagarmor, specifically there, a king and or kingdom that was once called Sagarmor stood there. However, their ruler at the time basically kind of went a little wacky-tacky with the power and everything.
My voice. Find my voice.
And because of that,
They have it. Twisted
they
it,
chased after a lot of
and
dark
now
things that they
speak
shouldn't have
in
chased after.
But their words are not mine. Find your body, once undying.
And because of that,
Now
the
rotting
queen,
in endless torment.
insert quotation marks,
Free it.
queen.
End
I still don't think
this
that's the
agony.
actual queen because I think she was a little bit too twisted. Ended up taking power of effectively the entire kingdom and forcing everyone to join a magical pact to serve her in the current life and afterlife. Thus creating that entire kingdom. Hence why there was a bunch of ghosts and everything. Possibly connected to another thing that we will be motioning at and or coming face to face to at some point soon. You'll see. Actually, I don't need to fight this. Bye. Then I go back up again. I go left. Then I get a free full heal thing that will give me extra HP. That won't fucking matter. And then I... Well, that worked. Not the way I thought it would. Wait, no, it didn't work. Oh, shit. Sorry, I was more staggered from the fact that I survived the fucking drop. Excuse me, coming through. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Hi, Percival. Get rid of that.
What happened? A night, my like.
I have never played Warhammer, but that definitely was not the same type of king you're probably wanting.
And now in the ruins of the temple sanctum.
Because this is based
Find my
on,
sight.
well,
It is always
obviously
been,
King Arthur and
and
everything.
always
You know, the
will be.
Arthurian mythos and the
All
lore stuff
seen.
written by the French author.
It waters you.
It's a retelling of it.
Even now.
Well, he was kind of kept alive a little bit longer, more than they should have been. That's kind of why he's a corpse on a throne. This time, remember, whenever I get to the end, don't fucking leave immediately. Ow. Make sure to grab the fucking, stone. I've done this once before, but I'm gonna do it again. Oops. This is a little awkward.
There are so many.
And now, in this case, this was a temple dedicated to the goddess known as the All-Mother. This All-Mother was meant to effectively protect and be, also known as Mater in some other parts of the world. And this is the being they mistook as Mater, or is Mater, I'm not too sure about that. But as you can clearly see, this is not Mater. This is
You're
a
here.
being known as a Four-Dweller.
I am a mother. Yes,
She is not
I
the
carry
All-Mother, but she
grief.
is
I
a
have-
mother.
I
Alternatively known as the
how they sought and
a Fore-Dweller, who ended up taking on a maternal role for believers of that. The Fore-Dwellers are not exactly the enemy of humanity in this scenario, but they are the other group of beings who once lived in this island that we took it from. They are not natives. They themselves also didn't live here naturally. And then ended up causing a war, the Fore-Dweller War, that, well, King Arthur and his troop ended up starting because they were trying to get away from their home, because their home was currently dealing with the thing known as the Red Death. The Red Death causing effectively a lot of death. I mean, hence the name. With the Red Death being hot on their heels, they end up leaving their original homelands. I don't remember what their homelands was called, if we ever got a name for that. But this one. But with them leaving behind the Red Death on their own home island with those who just wouldn't leave, they ended up coming here, coming across the Fore-Dwellers, and the weirdness, which is the weird effect you see at nighttime. That is the weirdness encroaching on the night because the sun apparently dispels it. Don't know why. But also in certain places where the sun does not shine as brightly, like here, the weirdness is very potent. And probably what you've also seen is that I keep talking to a guy, a very, very big guy called King Arthur. Yes, it's that Arthur. He is a spirit within me. I'm currently trying to recollect each individual part of his spirit to try and re-bring him back to the land known as Avalon. For he is the once and future king, and he is going to return in the future. Theoretically. He's coming in to give me a little hello. This big fucker, who admittedly would look a little bit different, but I've got a cosmetic add-on that they specifically gave out that changes the way he looks.
A great tragedy befell the priestesses there. And to think that the strength of their faith was enough to bind a Fore-Dweller. There is still so much we do not know about the true potential of the weirdness. I never imagined it could become a prison for the beings shaped by its will. But that Fore-Dweller, there was something familiar about her. As if we had met before, a very long time ago. In her presence, I felt an odd sense of peace, even amid the terror that had overtaken the temple. Strange, and strangely comforting.
But that is the Fore-Dweller. Well, that's the Fore-Dweller known as the Mother of the Temple. But because they are inherently Fore-Dwellers, they do not play nice with the humanity. Even though they can actually mutually understand each other after a point of time, the main issue is that they do things initially because we are their enemy. But as time goes on and as they understand stuff, they end up going, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And then they regret it. Once, again, it's kind of a classic rule that if we can actually manage a connection between individuals, you can make a lot of connections between them Hiya, please be here.
So, cool.
Thank God.
But
what do you have to sell? Your stone skin. Don't you also have like a a thing? Bait bound, no. That's the armor. Wow, that's insane. The spells dealing 8 extra damage does not scale up. I know we discovered that and everything, but that's such a kick in the teeth. Because that could have been such a good gear if it actually scaled. Man. What is even the benefit of the Wormwood stuff? Is it because of the Merlin stuff? Because it hits multiple times? You know, it fires 7 projectiles. So you can end up firing, like, however many extra points, which means DPS probably still good, but fucking, it's still pretty bad. They want to take them in here. Okay. Oh, right, I have to find silver. Wait, what? Yeah. I was about to say, like, did Maggot end up skipping the fucking one step that I kind of low-key needed? Because I happen to have the fucking tablets? No, he didn't. I'm just an idiot. So gaining 25% less EXP, which is overall a good thing. I've got my lament thing maxed out. I do need to find that spell amulet thing. There's this prick who ends up frozen because he's playing bagpipes. He kind of deserves it though. It's probably easier. If I do this, I don't have to sprint as far. Fucking geometry fucking me there. Oh, I will. Zap. Oh, fuck, I missed. Okay. Get dust. Yeah, get me off the geometry. Usually all this is ready to get high on silver. Theoretically, it'd be kind of cool if they had changed the dream sequence here for Maggot, at least in regards to like the voice lines, where depending on your choice in the previous New Game cycle, he would actually comment on your choice. It would be very interesting. And I have to do this part. Something that's tickling my ear. Then we end up shrunk. Whoa.
Silly mushrooms. They whisper behind your back again.
Thankfully, I don't have to do any fighting in this section, so we can continue kind of just be wacky silly.
How did you lose your name? Did the fire take you?
A drink a day keeps the clouds in the way.
I could end up going batshit insane, as is representative of the nightmare realm we're going through.
You didn't have a choice.
Wait! Just...
And that character there is Murig, and this thing here is Maggot himself.
Oh!
Basically, Murig ended up betraying a lot of the druids.
Oh, there you are.
Like I don't know what they were specifically called, but he basically betrayed a bunch of druids. Druids all got incinerated. He saved himself and ran away. He ended up splitting his personality into Murig and Maggot. And Maggot ends up kind of just controlling everything while Murig runs away. In a very physical way.
No. My subjects were usually well disposed towards them. Grateful for... Of course, there was mistrust at times. No.
And basically, it wasn't like that in the past, because something changed in between 600 years ago and now. And because times have changed in quite a very violent way.
Nice to... Hello.
Are you? Oh my god, you do. I'm gonna sell this stuff. I have no reason to hold on to that. Yeah, welcome in. I'm just gonna call you Lily. Sorry, I'm kind of also like in the middle of a challenge run in regards to what the game is, so you're not gonna get like a good representation of the story. And also, you're going to get like indirectly a lot of story or spoilers. So if you actually do care about that quite a lot, I actually encourage you to stop watching the stream.
So,
Because I'm also skipping through all the dialogue because I'm trying to get through like these challenges as quickly as I can. Because I have to get to end of new game plus 3. And getting to the end of new game plus 3 will give me a little in-game like achievement. Unfortunately, none can join. Okay, no, piss off. If you're more interested in actually getting a more story-focused playthrough, if you are to go on the YouTube channel, which I don't know when that is, if you were to find the first playthrough, it is very much a story-centric playthrough because I was also kind of like experiencing the story, but there were times I might have messed up.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again.
That's fair enough. But what I'm currently doing is a challenge mode where every 2 levels I end up getting a debuff in game. And every time I go to a new act, I get another major debuff. What I'm currently trying to do is I'm trying to... I have multiple playthroughs, really. But every time I go through the main act, I get a major debuff, and the major debuffs are rough. As I've kind of complained about loudly multiple times on stream right now. There's a debuff that kind of bugs out every whackabout, and why am I in the bed? That bugs out and keeps reducing my HP to 50 even though I've killed the boss for the act. So I'm gonna have to be really annoyed about that.
Just passing through. Good.
But there are 2 playthroughs specifically that at least cover most of the story aspects. It's the default normal one. I don't remember which one it is.
Are you
and then
well,
I don't really care about this. And then there was the shield playthrough, which required me to do all damage with just shields, which is a very viable build, and if not one of the more stronger ones.
This is my...
Now, I need to get my amulet. Whenever I slow time. You receive 50% less damage. I'm using it to deflect all projectiles. I might grab that. That's actually pretty good. It's here where that tower is.
Stay sharp.
Yes, it is kind of surprising that the shield build is as good as it is, but with the way you can build, it really does a good job at doing numbers. And the main reason being is that if I did push my build a little bit more, pretty sure most of the, or at least the shields I was using at the time, would have done at least a minimum of 1,000 damage at the end of the game. I was basically killing everything in like one hit, which was fun. Now, admittedly, you know, if you're obviously doing like the range build and everything, you're able to kind of just stay away from enemies and zap them, whereas the shield build would require you to be up in them. But the damage I would do with the shield build specifically would end up making it really a non-issue. The main issue is that I actually applied a self-challenge where I wasn't allowed to heal through normal means. And you're about to get an example of what the debuff challenge mode thing looks like now that I'm at a odd level. So now that I'm level 63, and it happens every 2 levels, so it's going to be every odd level, I'm going to be getting a debuff. So let's get a gander, shall we? So as you can see here, I have a bunch of already chosen debuffs. A lot of examples. If you do get the game yourself, you can go through it yourself and go through this agony. But in my case, I'm choosing to go with the Arcane Discharge because I can manage that. I can't manage enemies taking less damage though. Sure, I could do more damage, but I'm already trying to, like, I don't blow up enemies anyway. So, we'll be seeing more as time goes on. I think now I can also go to the 3rd act, but I'm grabbing some lasting bits of gear.
Message, it means kept.
Do I me? Basically, bits of gear that is like best in slot for what I'm doing. 2% instead of 1%. My current level is 63, which is 123%, which is a very strong damage increase. Sorry, I'm looking at my other pieces of gear. I think I'm still wearing like the best what I have for now for just flat damage. Surprisingly, I actually still don't have these other perilous orb rings, so I can probably end up swapping those out for something else in New Game 3. I have no other reason to be here, so we're just gonna leave.
Greetings, my king.
And what I'm realistically doing is I'm just grabbing bits and pieces of gear that will give me more damage as I go into the next act and also into the next new game. Because it gets rough. But also since I leveled up, I forgot to like actually level up. Don't rest. I already got the Bread Death maxed out. Status is armor, crafting, healing. View regenerates more HP. But I end up losing HP really easily. What else can I get? No point getting any of these extra points. Full resource stamina doesn't matter. Damage reduction doesn't matter. Movement speed increase doesn't matter because that increases the length of time it's there for, not how much I actually get to do it with. Elemental damage, it's not really good. Excess damage from a killing blow is dealt to nearby enemies. General buffs, movement speed, max health, but increased by max mana. I end up losing half of that anyway whenever it gets to put to 50. Sorry, every time I think about that, I get really angry. Dies near you, receiving damage. I just immediately die whenever that happens. Wands and cubes. Spell power. Oh, you're fine. I don't mind. Oh, please. You're not going to be stuck here. Or I'm not... Or, you know what I mean. it's not like a bad thing that you're choosing to stay here. It's a good thing. It means I'm doing something that is probably at least a little interesting. Now I have to go find the... What I should do is probably go find the Charred Covenant instead. Because then that's something I can just go to afterwards and then not go the other way. So if I go this way... Thank you very much for the follow, Callie. Callie Lily. Don't mind me, I'm taking a weird path here. I'm just currently thinking, like, do I still want to keep the crits? I probably do. But I'm not really getting good value out of it. Hello, Vertex. I hope you're having a good day today. Oh, you're mean, Kalili. Kelly Lily. Ignore me, bear, please. Please don't try to face me down. I'm just gonna slow time so I can run away really fast. Can't catch me. They definitely could. Yeah, that effect you're hearing behind me is a thing called Arcane Discharges. It does damage if I stand in the AoE radius, so I'm running away from it. Because if I stand in it, I fucking die. And I'd rather not die. But we are going to be going into Act 3. So it's a little different in regards to like what everything will end up looking like. I'm just kind of doing a little bit of future prep. I might have to PRP here real quick at some point. Okay, y'all are weak. We get weird spawns. But then you have these ones which are weird spawns. These specific types of creatures that I'm fighting right now are a part of the actual challenge mode, which is why you don't see me gaining experience whenever I kill them. These things are just normal enemies. Like, they're in the world normally. That's the experience. They're also relatively easy to cheat through. Unlike the ones that spawn afterwards. Hi, Emrian. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day today. I'm not a nerd. You're a nerd. You're the one who has to study, not me. Studying is hot. Oh yeah, there's a lot of lore to this game, and a lot of stuff that makes you go, oh wow, this is dark. I'm currently running towards an area to find the fucking way to unlock it. Ooh, you're having some artwork done for Forza? Ooh, look at Mr. Big Pants over here with his fancy wraps for cars. What, are the cars gonna happily eat the wrap? Just nom nom nom. Sorry, that was a really bad joke. My character? Which character? This one? It's a woman. Unless you mean me. Also, Highlander. Sorry, I'm still trying to find like the proper way down. Well, as they say, whenever you're doing a crit build, you're kind of pointy. You should have seen my Thorns build. That was a spiky build. Okay, I don't know how to get down here. I know there's like a path that I'm missing, but like I'm just gonna continue on. I can only spend so long down here before I end up losing my fucking mind. Oh please, you're a regular here, Lantern. The regulars don't even have to say hello. They can just be like, hey, do a push-up. I'm not going to ever do a push-up. You know what I mean? Why am I floating? Oh, don't be sorry. No, I'm not gonna. I can do a push-up, but I'm not going to. I'm not getting up to go do a push-up. You won't even see it. I'm not dropping down and giving you 20. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to. Okay, so one, I can do most of those exercises. I am in some fitness shit. I think I want to go with Blood Frenzy because I am kind of just being squished. My HP didn't get reset this time. I'm gonna get a drink. Be right back. Okay, so the reason why I got up to get a drink is that for the last while, my HP has been constantly reset down to 50.
You're from outside. Silly, tell me, do you know of... well...
Yeah, for some reason on reloads or whatever, the game immediately goes, we're going to kill you, and set your HP to 50. And because of that, it ends up kind of like, well, for lack of a term, killing me.
Face every threat.
Oh, don't want to be here. Bees!
Ow!
Oh, wrong thing. Yup. Fuck off. Hold on. Bees. What was I saying? Oh, I'm being chased by a fucking game. Fuck off. Fucking bears. So yeah, the one main thing I've been dealing with is the game choosing to set my HP to 50 apparently on reloads, which is, for lack of a term, really frustrating. Because, you know, I'll start the game, so I know I have to, like, okay, get to a boss, stand in front of the boss, or damn close, save, And then if I'm planning on quitting, make sure I'm ready to fucking fight the boss. So it kind of is a little bit, drives me up the wall. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit lost in this area too. Surprisingly, everything looking white and brown is a little bit hard to navigate. If you're talking about the setting the HP to 50, it is a part of the debuffs. I thought apparently it's only supposed to work whenever you kill a boss and whenever you start all the acts and everything. But if it instead is on active reloads and everything, it's much more worse in regards to like what the overall effect is. Ow. There's a break up here. I'm trying to like run past him. Bye bye. My athletics is 75 because I keep running. But the main thing at the very least is it's not as bad as you think, but it's just a little annoying. Pardon me, coming through. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Oh. Oh no. I'm good. Oh, pardon me. Stop fucking exploding. How my character does anything practical? Simple, they just take off the gloves, like this. I've got normal human hands. I'm just wearing fancy gloves. Alley-oop. Don't break my ankles, don't break my ankles. I'm all human. Oh, they're throwing shit at me. Don't question the fact I'm just kind of just swimming into the fog. There's a waterfall somewhere around here, I think. Oh, it's right there. But yeah, I'm just wearing fancy gloves. Creature scroll damage by 100%. Okay. Get ready to see something really fucked. Swimming up a goddamn waterfall. I forgot I can do that instead. Right, so there's one thing I still need to do here.
I sense well, this no.
Yeah. Let's repair this helmet. What do you mean? Special drives. What do you need? The drives isn't an outsider. Alright. Leave. This will let me get some piece of gear that I've forgotten where it is. I think it's this one specifically. Wait, no. Hold on. There. And then there's this, after we're doing this. Oh yeah, no, the armor in this game is very much like genuinely reasonable when it comes to like how things look. Like, it's not like Skyrim. Like, it's actually reasonable. And I like it way better because everyone kind of looks cool no matter what. Sure, there's also like some impractical parts in the like, I mean, my fucking gloves. But like, but to go back a little bit, I have to scroll up the chat. I'm never going to do physical exercises on stream without some way of tracking me actually doing them. Because how else would you all believe me if I'm actually doing physical exercises? These push-ups, these planks, these sit-ups, these squats, all that stuff. How would you know I'm doing them? That's why I'm never going to actually do them until I get like the appropriate tracking for it. And yes, when it comes to the armor designs and all the general designs of just the gear here, it is one of my most favorite games. I've played it a bit too much. Anyone who's been here for at least a week can tell you as much. But in the grand scheme of it, yeah, game looks great.
Not enough.
It could happen someday. I have full body model. It's just more of a. It's more the need for just 3D body tracking. Like, you know where my arms are and everything. Are you the one that saw? Yeah, you did. I have no idea. Oh, this game is like 20... Oops, nope, that's not the one I wanted to click on. 2025. It was out in early access a little bit before that, but 2025. Hang on, I have to look up something. Where's the spell warden gear? We gotta go back to Act 2. Because there was something I missed. To be able to craft the spell warden gear, which is the gear that I'm half using right now.
Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, please carry it. Greetings, my king.
I don't think it's that.
Greetings, my king.
Down below. That's where it was.
My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. No great knights gave their lives, so we... My king.
Okay. No, it's like here. Crystal wand. No, I didn't need the celebration thing. It's in this tower. Still risk. Still a big risk. Are we killing about 40 enemies? Not really. It's in a chair next to a lantern. Here. There we go. That's the stuff I was looking for. Maybe we probably won't need it after this anyway. Because I'm going to New Game Plus in about maybe 10 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer because I have to fight through that dungeon. But we'll see. We will see. I'm also doing this heavily underleveled. Go to the Ulfer Village to craft it here in peace and safety. Then I will be able to potentially because I read the book immediately too, I am able to craft the gear right out the boat. Here. 30. 20 mana increases spell power, but I'm looking for crit chance. I'm actually not really that good of a crafter. Because both of those are both better than what I currently have, it means I can wear them for the damage increase. But the main issue is figuring out my HP situation. I'm gonna hold on to those slippers for now at least, but I will switch this off. Just has more armor. But I am going to do a little bit of upgrading. I've got some money. We're going to be trying to upgrade the stuff that will benefit me immediately. Well, I don't have much more shell fragments because I didn't spend that long in that place. Oh well. $21. Critical damage overall a little bit more. But okay, it is NG plus, but there's no fucking difference. It just costs a little bit more. Thanks, game. Oh, right. I forgot. I made it so that I have relics on this. No, I don't. I have relics on this. Ugh. Well. That's not good. Can you wear both of these rings? Oh my god, you can. 50% less damage from burning. I'm not using it because I'm not really being set on fire very much, but it's certainly a thing. Oh, I don't want to be here. I'm dipping out to go to the moot area to finish off this entire thing that I'm in. At least damn well trying to. To the capital. Arthur's like, are you sure? Yes, I am, you jackass. I'm doing this for your benefit. Why the fuck do you give a fuck about them?
This wouldn't...
I'm tired. I'm trying to speedrun this shit, Arthur. I have to do it 2 more times. Is it 2 more times? It's an amount. Well, it's got an R debuff. Let's give it a look. Eating... I'm going for the rapid discharge. Oh no, trust me, he lasted long. That's not uncomfortably long. I'm not really all that strong in the grand scheme of it. Like, here's what happens when I go on the full offense. Downside, the arcane discharge is fucking all over the show. And I don't do that super often, because it's so much fucking risk. Where? I didn't see it. Yeah, oh god, these things. Those things are actual fucking threats. Because they launch themselves at you, like they're missiles. And it's impossible to, like, handle them. Why am I being diagnosed with stupid? Ooh. Unless what? Ugh. Stay away from me. Kill boss. I mean, I don't think it's going to be possible. Oh shit, they drop behind me. Ooh. I don't even have to fight these guys, fuck that. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna have to fight these guys. Oh, I don't have to fight them. I can stop. Shit. It's out. Here's something difficult. Where is it? The only time it's ever difficult is whenever the game bugs out and sets my HP to 50. That's the only time I'm ever going to struggle with anything. Because then I get like fucking one shot by everything. I mean, I still get one shot by everything at this point anyway, but it's not the point. I mean, no, you're fine. I won't disagree. I am kind of stupid at times. At times. Yeah, getting the sonic ability early on when I did was useful, because it really saved my ass on a number of things. Yeah, that's the way I have to go. But no, it's fine to call me stupid. Like, I genuinely do get lost. I think that's the more important thing. Sure, that's not fair. You can't teleport to top of me and go over with the personnel kit. I got like 3 levels from this dungeon. Do you have a favorite? Yes. Unironically, we're about to fight him. Technically, I've just technically fought that boss, but because again the build is kind of low-key broken, the damage I'm doing, everything kind of just tears it apart. But the boss I actually like fighting is an enemy that only comes out at you at night. Known as the Four Dweller Knight. He can, jokingly, me and Cora both call him the Hat Man because you only see him at nighttime. Well, he called him Hat Man. I kind of took the bit myself and ran with it because it was kind of funny. But it's the Four Dweller Knight because it is like an actual like pressured fight where the enemy is just aggressive. But there's another boss that we're going to be getting soonish that if I were to spend time to actually like let the fight play out, it would be way more interesting. Go to sleep. You probably won't see the Four Dweller Knight because again, with the way my build is and everything, I kind of tear him open. But the other boss, if I were to let it stagger out a little bit, and if I can maybe avoid being fucking gibbed, it would be visible. And I only like it because it's very thematically fitting. Realistically, it's thematically fitting in a non-challenge debuff run. Any other run would be cool. But we'll see. Right. Now we have to go back. Oh, fuck. Every 5 seconds in combat, one arcane discharges strike nearby, dealing 2. I'm going with the overcharge. Fuck the recurring threat. I picked up 3 levels from that. Now, the helmet. Activating that gives me full heal. Spell power 50%. Use up normal quality. I want this one because I do not want to have my mana be expended while I'm like attacking. And you're telling me about Merlin's tomb. But I'm not going to do it because fuck, if I don't need to do it, I'm not going to fucking do it. I'd rather do that in a normal run, see what it's actually like before I attempt to do something like that in the challenge run. I was meaning to fast travel. I could do it. Actually, no, I can't. I can't do it, and there's a very simple reasoning. The challenge run with all the debuffs and everything that I'm dealing with actively makes it way harder, and I'm under-leveled for what that dungeon is meant to be. I believe you're meant to be able to do that dungeon when you're like 75 in the base normal game. I'm an NG+. I'm assuming I have to be like at least 100 or more minimum to do it. I'm only 67. Oh god, I just realized the joke. Go on, get it out of your system. Oh. Well, here's Hatman. Somewhere. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Why is he purple? But that's Hatman. This is the boss that I actually like fighting him, but again, because of the build, I kind of slam him to the wall. Yeah, he was purple for an amazing reason. Why am I overweight? Oh, it's because I picked up his fucking gear. I also leveled up off of him. He's a fancy purple guy, but I don't think he's meant to be purple. Bear with me, I'm dumping a bunch of shit away. Because it kind of just forced him to give me his gear. Which, let me be upfront, it's very good gear. Especially since when you can actually get it is like Act 1, but you have to figure out a way to kill him. My YouTube channel should have the same username, yes. If I do this right, hold on. Right there. I'm giant brained. But now we're about to finish off the game. Or at least now we'll get close to it. We're going to go to the Chart Covenant, which is where every single druid... Why the fuck did I go through the floor? Which is where every single druid was in the Covenant at the time, or the Coven, whichever works, was shoved into a giant workerman and set alight. That is why this entire region that we're currently in is covered in smoke, or in ash. Those weird spawns got a power up. These are different. So it's not that bad. I think it's over there. Oh, why am I? Geometry. There we go. Oh, don't worry about doing the blue sky thing. I very rarely. I very rarely post on there, or even Twitter. Ow. So do not worry at all. Pop this down. I think I can take the health penalty. I think I can take the health penalty. It's not that bad. But having enemies be able to run up on me faster? No thanks. That is rough. But now that we have the Excalibur, Shield of Palamedes, and King Arthur's helmet, we can enter into the Burned Covenant. Sorry, Charred Covenant. Sorry, Charred Conclave, not Covenant. I get my terms right. And there is a way to skip all this. You just zap them as you go. I mean, I do want to be using social media, especially if I'm streaming and everything. Fuck.
If help at the
God damn it. Didn't do it right this time. Speedrun tech. Zap. Allows me to quickly get through it all. I will note, a lot of my older runs, I do not have a 3D model. I am a PNG. Flat. Almost. Almost. So you'll have to maybe live with the fact that you won't see my reactions and the like. Actually, since you're in Twitch, if you were to look at the redeems, that might answer your question. Put it my way.
Nice to see you.
I do not.
I'm becoming king.
This is... No.
And Caradoc doesn't like it, so I'm gonna real quick just... And we get the next thing. And then Arthur's like, no!
I endured
Here's the boss fight. She's
600
like,
years of pain, of suffering, of loneliness. I made the sacrifices, me! And now you think you can take it from me? The hubris. No. I reject your claim. I will reforge Avalon. Perfect this time.
You took Arthur's power for yourself. In your absence, the
Skip.
South Nyanta stayed.
okay, that's NG1 completed. as the current stats for NG plus. We're going into NG plus 2. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. I was thinking like, oh my god, I'm stuck in the fucking realm here. But now we're NG plus 2.
The sea was restless.
The sea was restless. Blood Frenzy. Yeah, we're gonna do Blood Frenzy. Now our HP is set to 50 again, so I have to find a boss to kill. I'm gonna hold on to those 3 extra points because they can be used for the Lament Tree later on in the game. So, find a boss, kill the boss, we move on. Downside. The enemies are a little bit harder. Not the worst. They are doing more damage, which basically means I have to avoid getting hit. Prevent that. But I do need to kill a boss specifically for this one part that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be going to the closest one that I'm aware of. I also need to go grab the other boss for that one. Pardon me, sir. I have to kill you. Oh no, this is not the sea. That's just a blood lake. The lake filled with blood. Get this. They should all start haggling than when I really walk into here. Fuck. Did the game save? That'd be awkward if it didn't. Okay, it saved at the very entrance of it, which is not the worst. But yeah, currently I have 50 HP, so I kind of just go down at any amount of hits. Well, one, really. See, that's how it's meant to work. Every time I do that, it's meant to set my HP to 50, but instead it does it whenever I reload the fucking game. thankfully these guys don't end up super charged. They end up still semi-reasonable to kill. Back up so that they spawn, so I can like zap them from a rather safe distance. Okay, good. I think there's only 2 more enemies, but I can avoid them if I go the right way. What's up, Birdwin? What is this place? How dare you take a chair? Telling, I thought you were a friend. Instead, you're stealing another chair, making my finances worse. Oops. Through the door. Right. Before we do this, boss. Save. So I don't have to repeat everything again. No, you have to do lurk specifically in order to get Nightbot to give you a chair. Skip. Pause real quick so I can get the other Thunder Lash. Slow. And unleash. Where's the body? Oh, there it is. Now, before I do that, let me just run over here, talk to him, and get that over and done with, rather than run all the way back over again. Went the wrong way.
You not look that.
Yeah, there's always an empty spot where the chairs used to be. I keep having to buy more to refund, or to put more chairs back. Not literally, but you know. Okay. So now I should have 50 HP. Oh god, no. I think I can take the shallow cuts. I can take the critical damage debuff, because I have like 500% right now or something stupid like that. Yeah, I have 200%. It's okay. It just means I'm literally not. I'm better off not even doing a crit damage build anymore. That's fine. Mostly, I can probably respect those points and get that stuff back from the expenditure. Out of the water. I can also pray here and get a spell, can't I? Pray. Thank you. Blood transfusion. Wait, did I level up or? Oh, I did level up. Good. One extra armor, hard to say no to. But there is a thing I'm going to be doing. Okay, good. I have full charge in that. Good. Stay away from me. Then you have this guy here. Could I kill him? I could. I'm not gonna. That's why the deers have like a ton of like HP now. It's a little silly, ain't it? No, I'm not gonna waste time doing a little song and dance of like getting around here. I'm just gonna go through the door.
Alva. Oh.
No, don't have to do this.
This, I think.
Yep. Hold speech or sword. Where can I draw the sword? Okay. Now, this is where I have to save. Just to be sure. Make sure I didn't lose my HP. Good. Oh shit, it just drains it. That's not good. It's really not good. The percentages it must be taking now, it must be an absurd amount. Did my HP get set to 50 again? So I tapped it, it took 15 HP. Great. Just frustrated. So I have to get the fucking... It took 15 HP, but I still have the time. Just something like this. I'm not sure. Oh. Just gonna ignore that at me. I thought you had a gun. No, it just takes the HP. Okay. That means I have to find a specific boss, and the only boss I know right now, except for that blood one, is the Stagfather one, or Mistfather. And my defense is taken away again. Right. So I can't cheese it that way, I can't do it that way. Don't think the bandits count as a major bosses or anything. Open shop. patience has run out. So I'm going to do the responsible thing, and I'm going to raid out. The fact that every time I do this, the game takes away the 220 minimum extra HP I had. Actually, maybe like 150. No, 180, sorry. Every single time I load the game, I am a little frustrated at it. Because I feel like I shouldn't do that. I feel like I should always do it on just whenever you go to the new act, whatever that act might be. So, I am going to take some peace. And I'm going to accept that I'm maybe very frustrated. And because I'm frustrated, I'm probably not in a good mood to keep this going. So, I am going to raid out to... Oh, you're fine. It is bullshit. I mean, if it worked the way I thought it was, which was every single act rather than, oh, you load the goddamn game, it would be so much easier. Well, not easier, but manageable. And, you know, obviously, making it manageable is the more important part. But we are going to raid out to Corvo Bacardi on Twitch. They are a rabbit VTuber who are currently playing Far Far West, another very active game. So, should be interesting to watch. I know I'll be watching it myself. Also, they're a friend of mine. But if you do, and if you are watching this in the future, or the past, whatever, on YouTube at least, and you do like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you still like what I do and want to see where I am and what I'm doing at the time whenever you're watching this, find me on Twitch. Hit the follow button there. You'll be able to see whenever I do streams. But until then, I will catch you all next time tomorrow for more Tainted Grail, where I maybe start pulling hairs out of my head. Bye.